So I have a low flow, or a shower that has low flow when there's two showers going. There's a shower upstairs. So the solution for that is going to be to extend the shower head out. Like the shower head is right here, it's close. And when the flow is low, it just drops the water right here. You have to get close to the wall when you have other water running. But when I move it out here into the middle and extend it out, water still comes out and you'll be able to take a good shower still. So this is galvanized 1/2 inch. I'm going to install a 1/2 inch coupler. It's female threaded. The end of the pipe nipple up here is male threaded. So I'm going to put this female threaded 1/2 inch galvanized pipe coupler. And this is not going to be pressurized, so I'm using some old pieces and parts that I have sitting around the house. This will never be pressurized. It's only pressurized. It's only pressurized up to the on-off valve. So I'm just extending it out with some stuff I have sitting around. So you start it out finger tight, spinning on, it goes on real easy, and then I'm going to use these big wrenches. One on the pipe, one on the coupler. So you open them up, so they just go on it about halfway or so and slide on, not all the way. And what I've found for gripping the pipe is you kind of twist the wrench a little bit, and it grips better. This one's open too big. It slips all the way on. You don't want it to slip all the way on. You gotta close it a little bit. That's close too much. There. Got the pipe wrenches positioned opposite each other. One of the jaws is facing into the right, and then one is facing into the left, opposite each other. And you keep the one on the pipe stationary in my left hand, and the right one I just move and twist. But you're holding firmly on the left on the pipe so that the pipe doesn't spin. And so just your coupler is spinning. I'm already on tight as I need to be. I'm just going to go as if it was pressurized. Go tighter. It's not pressurized. It's not going to be pressurized though. So there's that. So you put them on opposite like that. One on the pipe and then one on your other pipe or fitting, and opposite. Brace one and turn the other. Now I have to measure distance out how I want it in the middle. I got some pipe nipples sitting around. I'm gonna go find the right pipe nipple and install it, and then the shower head. I'm also gonna brace it with some straps and wood bracing, so I'll be right back. So I measured the space I needed to go to the middle of the shower out here, and I came up with 10 to 12 inches to attach to that coupler. And so I actually found a pipe nipple that is 10 3/4, and it's in pretty good shape. So what I'm gonna do is wrap it with tape and pipe thread sealant. It's plumber's tape. I believe it's Teflon, but it's just plumber's tape. I'm gonna just the white stuff. Going to wrap it 3.5 times, and to know where you're starting from, there's usually a little frayed end, and I just take that little piece hanging out there and leave it out on the side so you know that's one wrap. So you can mark it by every time hitting that little tiny piece of thread there. 2 wraps, 3, and then, yeah, 3.5, 4, so let's do like 3.5. This isn't critical, again, so it's good practice if you're not a plumber. This is not a pressurized line. So for the homeowner DIYer, it's just you're solving something, so you can use your low flow shower when someone else is using the water. You're getting better at plumbing, hopefully. So usually when I put this tape on, this pipe thread sealant. It's this stuff right here, pipe thread sealant. I don't know. I think it kind of matters. You want to put it on if you're putting it on over tape. You want to brush it on. There's this little brush. You want to brush it on there in the same way that you put on the tape. And you want to put on the tape to go with the way it's going to thread into the pipe, so that it doesn't come off when you thread it into the pipe. It stays on. If you put the tape on the wrong way, it'll push it off when you're spinning it in. So I'm going to hand thread this and then go get my wrenches again and tighten this up. And this is actually at an angle, which is good because it's going to end me up right next to this wood beam. And I'm actually going to put braces, like one right in the middle and then one right here, because you never know if people are going to hang on it or something like that. So I'm going to try to brace it really well. So I'm going to tighten that up and then go find some braces. So just a reminder to tighten the pipes. Get it on so it slips on about halfway and it's a little bit loose. And the best way to get a grip is you have the open end of the wrench facing each other, and you twist the the wrenches to get a grip. If you go straight on, it'll kind of just slip more. This one's having a little bit of an issue grabbing, and all of a sudden you find it, you twist the wrench a little bit on both of them. And when you go backwards to loosen it, it slides no problem. What I found is you turn the wrench a little bit sideways and it'll grip. It's just kind of sliding. So far what I've got is I put a 2x4 up here in between those rafters, floor joists. And then I was gonna use a piece of wood with a hole drilled through it to hold the pipe, but instead I use this metal strap. I put duct tape on here just to make it easier on the metal to metal contact. I don't know, it looks fine to me. But, so that's my brace there. I'm gonna put another brace. I'm gonna have another 2x4 going across the top here, and then I'll put the same strapping, but it still wants to push up a little bit. So I'll put a 2x4 coming down on the 2x4 that's up here, and it'll push down on the top to prevent it from going up and down. And these are basically to prevent people from hanging on the pipes. And, so this is the downspout, I got it on. And so I'll put that last brace on and then strap and then 2x4 vertical brace and see how it looks in a minute. All right, well I got it finished. I actually had this one other brace ready to go with a cutout and everything to go up here as a second one of these. I was gonna put it right behind this, right in this area. And I just after I got this in there, I thought it's stable, and then I strapped my strapping to the little vertical brace. It's like I'm good with that, and it's not going anywhere. It's like really sturdy. My only concern is if I ever have somebody else hang on it. I won't hang on it, but I'm just trying to think if I should cover it up more, because I don't want to have a low ceiling. I didn't want to sheetrock the ceiling or anything. It never was. It's just an old shower, and so let's just hope nobody else thinks that they can do pull-ups on this or something, because that would be really stupid. But it's really solid. It's really in there. Actually, haven't turned it on yet. Let's see. I think that was this one I just do it hand tight. It's not going a little more. It's leaking just a little bit. The shower head itself, I just do hand tight. A little more. It's a plastic shower head going onto a galvanized nipple, so I don't really want to get it too tight. I don't want it to leak. I mean, it's just going to leak out in the shower pan anyways, but there. No more leaks. So it's like straight down. So when you have low flow, you'll still be able to take a shower. So that was a free solution, because it was just like scrap wood. I have screws sitting around, and this metal strapping, I don't usually use it because I use plastic strapping. I think it's just a little stronger, so I used it here. It's just something I had. So it's all, it was stuff I had. Solved the problem. Last night I took a shower and I was right up against the wall, and it had low water pressure, and it just wasn't that good. But if it was doing this and when it was low, it would have been fine. It was just a little bit low pressure, but so it wasn't shooting it out sideways. Now I've eliminated that problem.